All right, here we go, my friends. Welcome back. Happy Monday. Let's get this going. Today's going to work a lot on the posterior side of our bodies, our backs, our glutes, our hamstrings, etc. We're going to start with a nice little warm-up, mobility. Always to start us off with, you know how we do it. So we're going to start off a little bit of those neck circles. So we're going to go chin to chest. We'll wrap that head around one way. We're coming back around the other way. Now, if you already know these, we've been kind of rolling through this nice little warm-up for some time now, but I really enjoy it. That's why I'm sticking with it. Now, maybe in after this month is over, we'll start playing another one. But for now, I think this has been a great one for a full body. Congratulations, Denise. Welcome back.
I'm on my phone.
There it is.
Hi.
Hello. Reaching up and over. Oh, reach those hands. Get that nice stretch on that side. Let's come over to that other side. Reach. How'd that weekend treat you? How's that body holding up after that weekend?
So rainy and cozy.
Nice. You guys stayed in, it sounds like.
I did a Lego kit.
Oh.
I did a run yesterday.
You what?
I went for a run.
Oh, good job.
I did 23 miles on a group ride yesterday.
Wow. Denise.
Nice. How are those rides feeling?
Good. This one didn't have as many hills and stuff, so it was kind of chill. But
Where do you ride?
We're gonna roll it over.
I still come home and I sleep after. I'm still.
Where do you ride, Denise?
This one was in Sonoma. It was absolutely beautiful. So it was Sonoma. We started at the square and then went south and rode by this extreme la-di-da winery that had humongous outdoor, like public art almost. It was really cool.
Shake them out. We're gonna roll into those nice little hip circles now. So hips go forward, back, and around, back the other way. Go 5 each direction. Denise, do you guys ride different hills or different paths every single weekend, or do you ever do the same ones?
No, we do different ones. This is a group ride that happens once a month, and it's up to the organizers to pick the routes, and we go to different cities, you know, like Petaluma or Sonoma or Sebastopol. And
nice. I love Sebastopol.
Yeah. So, and then a couple of people that I've met during these rides, these 2 women who live in Petaluma, we've been riding like on Wednesday nights after their work, and so we do different things. So I rode on Wednesday too.
Excellent. All right, we can stop hula hooping for a second. We're gonna bring a knee up, about hip height, toe up, kick that leg out, get a nice stretch in the back of that hammy, bring it back and back in. Kick it out 5 times. Switch legs when you're all done.
I still come back really tired though, which I don't know.
Well, that means you're just pushing yourself, right?
I guess so.
Who wouldn't?
Right? Especially in that kind of a pack, you probably, let's go ankle circles, 5 one way, 5 the other, then we'll switch our feet. Yeah, you know, in that kind of a pack, generally you're trying to push this a little bit harder, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And getting out of your comfort zone than what you would do on your own, for most people. Some people really push themselves on their own. Circle 5 one way, circle 5 the opposite. Everybody get going. Good. All right, when we start, We don't need any weights at all, but we're gonna start in that plank position, okay? So in that plank position, we're gonna step up, stay low. We're gonna turn this foot out, let the feet pivot, walk it out. So now we're in that deep Cossack squat. We're gonna return to where we started, put the hands back to the floor, step the opposite foot up, and I'm gonna walk my hands out, staying low, taking my hands away, pulling my hands up off the ground, right? So stepping, walking the hands around, toe comes up, pulling my hands up off the ground. They're right here, putting the hands back to the floor, walking back to that plank position, stepping back. You can do 10 of those total, 5 to each side. Try to pull those hands up, try to get that chest up nice and proud. Right, if you're pretty darn good at it, try not to use your hands at some point. But if you're just learning it, or just still warming it up, keep your hands walking on the floor. Remember, at the very top, pull our hands up, get our chest out. Very nice, you guys. Keep going. 10 total. I've got one more for myself. And then I'll take a breather. So nice little hip warm up, little groin warm up for you too. That nice little plank to that Cossack position. Excellent. We're gonna stay on the floor once we're all done, and we're gonna do those scapula protraction, retraction in that push-up position. So just trying to bring our shoulder blades together, push them out as far as we can in that push-up position. We're just gonna do 10 of those. In 3, 2, 1, let those shoulder blades come in, sink in together, push that ground down and away, try to get those scapula as far away as you can. Down and away. So we're gonna go 10 total. Little scapula love gives a lot of shoulder love in the long run. 6, let them sink in, try to touch them together. 7, remember, if you're having troubles with these, you can go to a little higher, maybe on a wall, maybe on a bench, to get that same movement going on. I have 1 left, and rest. All right, next one we're gonna do is that little 8 crawl, okay? So we're gonna stay in that nice deep position here. We're gonna reach our hands out and away. We're gonna pull ourselves over. If you have enough room, we're going 2. Okay, 2 one way, 2 back the other way. Okay? And you're gonna go back and forth 5 times. Okay? So 2 one way, 2 back the other way. So reach, plant, pull your feet over. Reach, plant, pull your feet over. Again, 5 times each direction. Reach, plant, pick those feet up off the ground. I have 1 more for myself.
What did you hurt?
There you go, nice job. Good. Finish out your 5 to each side.
That's tough on the knees.
You can come out of that deep squat if you need to, anytime you want to. If your hip flexors or your knees start to bother you, you can stand up and return back to that bottom position. Take a quick breather. We'll do that all 1 more time. So everything's gonna go 2 rounds today, just 2 rounds of everything. All right. Big breath in, big breath out. I'm gonna show you a different view this time for our mountain climber for a Cossack squat. So here's our plank. We'll step up that foot to the outside leg. walk the hands over, pull that toe up, bring your hands up, hands back down, step back, step up, walk the feet, turn the feet, let them pivot, pull those hands up. You're going 10 per side, or sorry, 5 per side, 10 total. Try to stay low. Hands up. Give it a nice proud chest. Actually, another angle. Here it is. That leg is nice and straight. Keep working on getting nice and low. Getting those hips nice and loose. Legs nice and loose. Yeah, one more on each side. Get your 5 on each side, 10 total. And then finish it. Shake it out. We're gonna do those scapula protraction, retraction, meaning just letting those scaps hit together, come together in the middle, and then push them out as far as you can. And 5, 4, 3, let's go to that push-up position. Let those scaps come together, push them apart for 1, 10 total, 2, 3, you know, push that ground down with those hands, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Shake those wrists out. If you need to do some little wrist rolls in between, I know it's a little risky to start us off with today. Take your time. Go. We'll just do this while we get a recovery in. So after this, we're going to roll into those 2 traveling apes to one side, 2 back the other way for 1 repetition. We're going to do 5 back and forth. 5 back and forth. Down and back is 1, down and back is 2, etc. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, we're going to reach across, plant, pull ourselves over. Do that again, one more time. Now we're going to reverse it, go the opposite way. 1, reach, plant, and pull. There you go, nice job, you guys. I'm gonna go down 1 more time. Last one here. Standing up, shaking it out. Woo. Take a breather. Now, as you finish, this one you want to get your weights out. We're going to want our weights for this next block of exercises. You grab 1, you can grab 2. Whatever you have available is what you have. So we're going to go to an alternating clean to reverse lunges, okay? So you can always go 1, you can always go 2. I have 2, so I'm going to use them. We're always going to go that clean. So that deep squat, I'll show you from this angle first. Clean it, pick a leg, step back, reverse lunge, back to that ground. Now, if you have dumbbells, you might not want to go all the way to the ground with them. Maybe go hands about mid-shin or handles mid-shin. Clean it, reverse lunge on the opposite leg, okay? So you got 10 total, 5 on each side. 5 on each side. So it's not a lot, So maybe challenge yourselves on the weight that you have. Maybe it's a mid to moderate weight. Legs are really strong. This is mostly like a leg exercise for you. So that's your first movement. Next one's just gonna go alternating lateral lunges. So we're gonna step, frame the shin, come right back to where we started from. Step, frame the shin, come back up. Now, if that's too hard for you to drive out of that position, we can keep that nice wide A-frame and just go side to side. And so you don't have to do that whole stepping part. Whatever one's easier for you, or sorry, more appropriate for you, you choose that one. Last one we're gonna do is our little Supermans. We're gonna go alternating hands, right arm, left leg, switch it, right arm, left leg. Okay, let's finish it off there. All right, there you go. 3 exercises. We're gonna do 2 rounds of that. Hopefully that makes sense. So once again, I'll repeat that today's like a lot close to your side, meaning your back, and your whole back side of your body is what we're looking at. Okay? And 5, 4, 3, 2, clean it, reverse lunge for 1. We're just doing 10 total. There's 2. 4. Keep going, my friends. Good. Excellent. Nice job, Sylvia. Good job, Denise. Allison, well done. Just 10 total. Good. Nice. Finish out your 10th one. Take a quick breather for about 30 seconds. So you're going to choose your stance, whether we start narrow and then step out, framing that shin with the forearms, driving off that leg back to this standing position. Or you can start wide, feet about shoulder width apart, and just dropping down, coming right back up. Drop and back. Your choice. Now think about those shoulders. We don't want them collapsing in, sort of rounding your back. We want our lats to fire, engaging those lats, coming right back up, right? Just reach with that chest. Don't worry about touching the ground, okay? So you guys are going to do a total of 20 of these. Total of 20 of these. So 10 per side, alternating. So go left to right for 1, left to right for 2, total of 10 to each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Toes pointed facing, or whatever way you're facing, get them pointed forward. Reach, come right back up. Think about that posture, that bottom position. Drop that hip out and back. Bow forward, come right back up. Noticing my breath. Holding it, blowing the air out on the way back up. Always be set at the top. Get your 20 total, or if you want to think about it, 10 to each side. Take your time, drive yourself down slow, pull yourself back up nice and slow. Keep that beautiful posture. There you go. Keep it going, my friends. Keep it going. Finish out your numbers. Once you're done, you're gonna set them down to the side. We're gonna lay in our bellies. So laying on your bellies. Once we're all finished with those. Good. Set those things down, coming down to the ground. We're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg in 3, 2, reach those hands out in front of you. Yes, good, press that palm in there. Hold it up there for a 2 count, and back down. And up, hold it, 1, 2, perfect, good. And up, 1, 2, we're just gonna do 10 total, up, 1, 2, there's 4, up, 1, 2, there's 5, reach those arms out there, up, 1, 2, 6, good, up, 1, 2, 7, there you go, Allison, get it right, 1, 2, 8, 1, sorry, up, 1, 2, 9, last one, 1, 2, and 10. Excellent, my friends, we're gonna take a short break, big breath in, big breath out. Nice little low back, a little bit of that glute in that posterior hamstring firing. Good. We're gonna go back to that standing position for those cleans to reverse lunges for a total of 10, 5 per side. There we go. 5, 4, 3. Make that clean nice and quick from the bottom to the top. You can take your time on that reverse lunge. Step back, tap that knee down nice and gently. You turn back to the bottom. This part's quick, right? Step back slow, stand up slow. There it is. Quick, nice, Allison. Very nice. Pop them, jump them. Good. Adding a little bit of speed to that strength. Nice job, my friends. Keep going. I'm gonna take a closer look. 10 total. There she is, Sylvia. Well done. Good, Denise. Keep it going. Yeah. I love it.
2 weeks is
Short
hard.
break.
2 weeks hard.
It should be a good challenge for you.
It's a
10
challenge.
total, 5 on each side. So you basically get an RDL, right? This position. Whoop. And then you go over into a leg, another leg workout. So you get 2.
I don't think we've done
1.
2 weights.
Yeah, but you're able to do it. And you can see the difference what that extra weight does to your heart rate as well, right?
Yes.
Just that extra 10, 15, 20 pounds makes your heart rate go up that much higher.
Yes.
So you'll get, you know, as long as it's appropriate for you, you'll get a bit more benefits out of there. All right. Wide stance with those legs. Give me that big A-frame position with those legs. Now we can choose to be here, and we're starting here and driving off our legs and coming back to that standing position. In 3, 2, 1, we're gonna step out, drive out, step out, load that hip, drive out. Now think about that leg that is straight. I'm thinking about pushing that ground away with that foot so it stays straight as well. Keeping it active, right? Keep it active, even though it's just being straight. And that can also help when you get into a deeper position. Try to drive out of there. Slow on that that way down, pull yourself down. Drag yourself out and away from there. Nice. There you go. 10 on each side for a total of 20. There you go.
I lost count.
You're at 0. You gotta start all over. Nice work. There you go.
Has anybody else been counting?
17.
Good work. Finish on the side you did not start with. Good. Very nice. Laying on your bellies. Good, we're going to the Supermans. All right, everyone on their bellies, once you're done with them. In 5, 4, 3, reach your hands out. Press your palm into the floor. Bring that opposite foot up. Palm and toe into the ground. Opposite, hand, opposite foot. 2, up and hold. 1, 2. Up and hold. 1, 2. There's 4. Up and hold. 1, 2. 5. Up and hold. 1, 2. 6. Up and hold. 1, 2. 7. Up, hold. 8. Up and hold. 9. Last one. Up and hold. 10. All right. Pretty darn easy. I'm going to do a quick little down dog just for a quick stretch for myself. We just did a lot of lower body, low back. So now we're going to move into our upper body portion, which will consist of our rows for our nice little lats and then triceps. So now you're going to want to have a chair for dips, okay? And your weights for rows. And it'll have a body weight renegade row, or you can use a weighted renegade row, which is basically a push-up, right, with a row. Push-up, or sorry, a push-up position, which is rows. They're just going to alternate it, okay? So 3 exercises. We'll do that twice. So there's no repetitions. This is all timed for body weight. Or sorry, it's all timed. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Once again, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So we're going to go to our bent over row position, whether you have 1 or 2. We know how to do a bent over row. We drive those elbows up and back, right? Elbows can stay fairly tight to the body if you want to flare them out just slightly. It kind of takes away from the lats just a little bit, and it goes more up towards your traps and your upper back. After that 20 seconds is over, you're going to find your bench. You're going to roll into those dips, okay? Legs out, tipping it down. As many as you can get at the top, or sorry, as many as you can get. But think about that nice contraction at the top. Big squeeze, pushing that bench down. Okay, so you don't have to like go things super fast. Make sure you get that good contraction. So posterior is here. We're also working on the posterior side of your arms. And then we're going to go to that renegade row. All right, that's enough chitter chatter. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bent over row. Those elbows back. Get a nice little squeeze. You got to get in that squeeze for a 1 count, maybe a 2 count. Hold it back, especially at the legs. Find that peak contraction. Pull those hands apart. Yeah, think about pulling those hands away from that body and a little wider. Yeah, you'll feel it slightly different in your posterior side, your back side of your shoulders and your lats. 5, 4, 3, 2, set those down. Good, walk over to your chair, walk over to your bench. Have it sit on top. When I get that 5 count for you, you're gonna walk those legs out and get yourself prepared. 5, hands down just outside your hips. 4, 3, 2, let your butt and your back stay nice and close to that chair or bench, whatever we're using today. Get a good squeeze at the top. Now, if these are getting very easy for you, make it more challenging, especially with legs extended. You can always elevate your feet. Meaning put your feet up on another chair. Could be up something just a little bit higher, whether it's on top of your dumbbells, kettlebells, whatever you have. Work on that nice squeeze at the top. Stay up there for about a 2 count. 1, 2, actively push that bench down. 1, 2, keep going. And rest. Nice. Take a breather. There you go. So, renegade row, without the weight, you're going to plank position. Wide stance of the legs, lock the hips in, drive that elbow right by your upper body. Okay, then we're gonna switch it. Opposite arm, opposite leg, locking that body in. Those hips into place. If you have a weight, you can always grab a small weight. Row, switch, row, switch. That's your movement in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Nice. Good start, my friends. Lock those hips. Then we move that arm. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Row. Replace that hand right back underneath that shoulder. Nice, keep it going. 3, 2, rest. Excellent. Good job challenging yourselves, my friends. Using that extra little weight. Makes it a little bit more difficult to lock those hips in as we do that row. Big breath in. Big breath out. We're just gonna take a minute off, 40 seconds off this time. You have 20 more seconds. And then we're going right back to those rows one more time, those dips, back into renegade rows. So last 3 for this block. Standing up in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's get it. Give me that beautiful row. We're gonna pull those hands up and apart. Nice, Allison. Get a nice little squeeze at the top. Try to hold it up there for that 1, 2, and then back down. Up, hold 1, 2, back down. Three, 2, rest. There you go. Walk on over. Have it sit on top of that bench. All right. 5, 4, 3. Let's get in that position. Let's go. Down. Right back up. Get a nice little contraction at the top. Low. Try to get those elbows to about 90 degrees. Right back up. If that's too hard for you to do, that's okay. Try as best as you can to get that range of motion in there. Keep going. Keep it going in 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Woo. Last time in those renegade rows, big breath in, big breath out. 5 seconds. 4, 3, find that push-up position. Wide stance to those hips, wide stance to the legs. Drive that elbow towards that hip. Alternate it. Lock the hips, then move that arm. Put that hand right back underneath that shoulder. Don't let it walk out towards your nose. There you go. Keep it up. Nice job with those hips, my friends. Good, excellent. Keep it going, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, finish on the side you didn't start with, then rest. Woo. All right, a little breather. We're gonna move on to the last part, and we're gonna work our calves, because that's also on your backside too, isn't it? So even pushing, toeing off for your pedal is also gonna be that scoop. For some of us, we'll work those calves out a bit too. And sometimes some of us get our calves a little bit more tired than others. So that's gonna be one of the workouts we're gonna do. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of a standing calf raise, okay? Standing calf raise. Then we're gonna do a little bit of hops. I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So you can put all your weights away. We're going 2 rounds. So hands on that wall. I'll show you the backside first. Leaning into it about 45 degrees. So 45 degrees into that wall, just so my heels can't hit the ground. I'm trying to get like that big depth. So now I'm in, then my heels drop, coming right back up. Nice and quick for 20 seconds. Getting as much as I can, right? Leaning into that wall about 45 degrees where we want that body. So up and down, nice and quick, 20 seconds there. Then we're gonna roll into a little ankle flip. So standing, we're just gonna go ankle flips, and we're just gonna bounce as high as we can, right? For another 15 seconds, okay? So really trying to work on this explosive and being nice and powerful from that bottom to the top. Try not to let your heels touch the ground as you do those ankle flips. Notice how the knees just slightly bend, and most of the work's coming from those ankles, okay? So that'll be your next move for 15 seconds. 20 seconds, 15 seconds. Then we're gonna roll into a nice little lateral hop. Lateral hop, catch, hop and catch. Okay, catch it. 1, 2, 1, 2. So now we got the ups and downs, and we got that lateral motions too. And we'll go 5 times to each side, 10 total for that last. 20, 15, 10. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, lean into that wall, 45 degrees, and let's go nice and quick. Pump those calves nice and quick. 20 seconds here. Get that nice extension. Body's nice and long. We got 3, 2, 1. Shake them out. We're gonna do those ankle flips. So just flipping those ankles in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's get them. 15 seconds here. Try to hit your head on that ceiling. 5 seconds. And rest. All right, shake out those legs. So the lateral hop, you don't want to jump far, that's okay, just step. And the very end, maybe it's a small one, right? Just catch it. 1, 2, out. 1, 2. All right, we're gonna do 10 total. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hop and catch. Woo, don't go too far. 1, 2, 1, 2. Catch it, hold it. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. Kind of anticlimactic, but it's okay. We don't want to roll those ankles all the way over. Just working on some stability. Big breath in. Big breath out. And return back to that wall one last time. Roll through these things one last time, and then we're done. Here we go in 5 seconds. Hands on that wall. 4, 3, 2. Let's get it. Nice and quick. Rapid response. Get that nice stretch and come right back up. 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake them out. Shake them out. Also gonna help on those hikes when we're coming uphill. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, we're gonna do those ankle flips. Here we go. Pop. Nice and explosive. Nice job. I think most of you guys jump higher than I do. And then rest. Good. Last 10. Get that nice pause for at least a 2 count. 1, 2, then hop and catch the other side. 3, 2, 1. Let's try to find that stability. Hold it. 2, out and hold it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Last time. And rest. Woo-wee. Nice job. Good work, you guys. Let's get a quick calf stretch. We're gonna go in that downward dog position. We're going to put 1 foot on the ground this time. Pushing that knee backwards towards that wall behind you. Looking for a stretch in the back of that calf. So you might get in your hamstring depending on how tight you are. Good. Switch. Push that back, that knee back behind you. Try to touch the wall at the back of that knee. Okay, let's get both feet on the ground. And let's do that same thing. Push your head through your shoulders. Walking those feet in towards the hands, where you get that nice little groin stretch. So front position, hands go outside of my feet. I'm gonna push my elbows out against my knees. Did a lot of lateral lunges. Nice little groin stretch for you. Now that's terrible for your hips. You can always go to all fours and put a leg out and then sit back towards your heels there, and you'll feel a nice stretch in that groin. So again, if you don't like that frog position, you can come here and do this one too. You just don't get both at the same time, right? Whatever works better for you. Good. From this position, create a nice little hip flexor stretch. Lunge position, pushing that hip forward. Getting a nice stretch here, and reach that hand up and back. Now, some of you might get it in your low back. Feels like it's pinching. Try to roll those hips and tuck them underneath you. I guarantee it'll go more towards that hip flexor than towards your your low back. So tuck, push it forward, and you'll get more of that hip flexor Let's switch. Again, tuck. Don't let the hips roll back in that duck butt. If it bothers your low back, push that hip forward. Good. Come on off it. We're gonna lay back in our backs. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Reach through. Pull that knee towards your chest for a little butt, little glute stretch. Butt stretch, glute stretch. Now, if you don't like this way, you can always go to pigeon pose. It's one we normally do. And we're gonna switch that out. Left leg on that right knee, left ankle, right knee. Then spread that needle through. Pull that knee towards your chest. Good. Coming up from here, we're gonna stand up nice and tall. We're gonna go to those reaches, kind of how we started with, for that nice little stretch of those lats. Big breath in, big breath out as we switch. In to out. In to out. Do that one more time to each side. And we're gonna finish on one more, and that's just gonna be our nice little Tai Chi twist. So letting those hips pivot, letting those feet pivot. Yeah, should be nice and easy. That low back gets a little stretch. It keeps it warm and mobile. Let those arms be like ropes. Nice job today. This crew killed it. Seen some of you with 2 weights compared to back in the day when you're doing this one. Just moving that weight a bit more, getting stronger in a lot of those positions. I love it.
Yeah,
It's gonna
heavier
help
weights. Well,
What's that?
using the heavier weight or 2 weights.
It's a lot more challenging to go through, especially the timed things that we do. You only have 20 seconds off where you can kind of recover like that with like lighter weights. Whereas if you use this a little bit heavier, it takes a minute. You know, it takes a little bit longer to recover. So, nice job. I like what I see. Yes, yes. Golf clap for you guys.
Thank you.
Shower time.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Wednesday, we get a link up and we'll get more of the anterior parts of your body, meaning just